Peace, everyone. So I made a story earlier reposting the fact that you should never mix your fruits and vegetables when making your smoothies, just as a reminder. And I got a couple of DMs asking, why that's the case, what will happen, whatever. So I wanted to make this video just to get our minds flowing in a better direction when it comes to our digestive systems. So first things first, if you think about your how our body processes food, it would kind of put eating in a better perspective. At least it did for me. So we are supposed to eat, surprisingly, for nutrients, macronutrients, minerals, and vitamins, right? So our bodies can function in its best state, so we can achieve optimal health, right? With that being the case, let's start thinking about, when our food is digesting, that the body is working to pull those macro and micronutrients out of the food, those vitamins, those minerals out of the food, to direct it to the organs in which they help. So for example, let's take mangoes. Mangoes are high in potassium, vitamin C and vitamin A, right? Okay, so we know vitamin C is good for our immune systems. Vitamin A is good for your eyesight. I want to say your reproductive system, and something else, but y'all get what I'm saying. And then potassium is good for your nerves. It really is what helps keep your heart beating, because it helps with the contraction of your muscles. So if you think about those things and what the minerals or the vitamins are doing for your body, then you could think about your body using those enzymes to really pull that potassium or the vitamin A or the vitamin C from the mangoes to direct it. If the body is pulling the potassium from the mango, then it is sending it directly to your nerves. You get what I'm saying? So if it's pulling the vitamin A from the mango, then it's sending it directly to your eyes. Basically. So when you think about it like that, you think about your digestive tract and your body as being a job. So the body is really a simple setup for real. Like, we be doing too much, basically. It's best if you eat very basic meals. I mean, it can kind of make eating boring, but remember, we're trying to eat to live, not living to eat. So that's one of the reasons, or the biggest reason, that you should not mix your fruits and vegetables, because they have different properties. Fruit digests way faster than vegetables, and then it is so much more sugar in fruit that it definitely can interrupt the process of digesting those vegetables. So they basically just don't work well together, fruits and vegetables. With that being said, you also should not mix all fruit. So we know 3 different categories for fruit: acid, subacid, and sweet. Sweet would be your bananas, your raisins, stuff like that. Acidic, I want to say, is like apples, oranges, or whatever. Subacidic, I think, are berries. I want to say, y'all can double cross reference. Always check your sources. Don't just listen to me and run with it. But I got you at the same time. But yeah, so never mix your acidic fruit with your sweet fruit. So bananas and apples, they don't even sound right together. So also, never mix your melon. You should never mix watermelon with nothing. Cantaloupe and honeydew should never be mixed with anything. And this what's crazy, y'all. Honeydew and cantaloupe are that girl. Like, everybody like to hate on them, but those are a couple of the best fruits for our bodies. Just keep that in mind. But never mix your melons. They should always be eaten by themselves. And then you can mix acidic and subacidic. So yeah, I'm sure you can find a chart on Google. Just Google acid and sweet fruits and don't mix them. With that being said, fruit salads, no, it's not a good thing. If you ever notice, after you eat a fruit salad, especially if it has the juice of like whatever in it, the juice of whatever mixture of fruit, like multiple juices and all of that, you don't usually, you feel like a lot of water weight, super bloated, heavy. You don't really feel your veggie. Like, so no fruit salads at all. And honestly, we should refrain from putting fruit in our green salads. So I know people like to do like apples in a salad and a chicken salad. That's another thing. And this is why I don't really be talking about, you know, health and food and all of that. I'm trying to still come up with better ways to present this information, because you tell people too much stuff, they first thing they talk, we can't eat nothing. The most educated people. Anywho, that's another story. But yeah, so like I said, if we think about breaking our food or putting food together in the most basic way, then we win, because we want to put the body in a position to be able to pull the most nutrients out of the food that we're eating. And we're making our bodies work way harder once we mix these things, because they digest differently. And they are specific to certain organs, certain parts of the body. So yeah, we don't want to make our body work hard. We want to do a majority of the work for the body, which would be just eating eating to live, for real. If you know you have a certain ailment or you lack something, then just do a little research to see, you know, what vitamins you need, so you can know what more to eat, what you need to eat more of, you know. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Simple is best. Don't mix a lot of don't mix a lot of meat with like your greens and all of that. Like, just like really try to eat like together. If you eat a salad, try to eat your salad first. And then try to wait like 15 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes, and then eat your base, whether it be your starch or your meat. If you don't eat meat, go crazy. But still don't, you know, try not to eat like too many salmon salads or fish on top of salads. Anytime I've had the same reaction as eating a fruit salad when I've put fish on top of my salads. It's just like a slight bloating effect, or, you know, like gas or so. And that's really a sign that, you know, you're making your body work hard. It's had a hard time digesting, you know, what you're putting in it. So for real, just think simple is best. Eat like foods together. So acidic fruits together, sweet fruits together, melons by themselves. How to get your salad by itself. Don't add all the crazy, you know. I wouldn't even really put nuts in my salad, just because everything digests differently and at different times or speeds. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or any other questions, feel free to get at me. And yeah, like I said, I hope it was helpful, and I'm sending you nothing but love, light, and a whole lot of peace, y'all.